What's up YouTube, this is Little Taco Vato, and I would like to show you my Marvel Universe, technically, custom Korg. So, how I made this Korg, you can probably recognize it, but it's from this 2-pack right here, with the Thing and Mr. Fantastic. Okay, and then after you get the Thing figure, it's got some of the weirdest articulation I've probably ever seen, like inside the figure, but yeah, you're gonna take them apart with like a screwdriver, and then yeah, you're gonna pop out the legs and then the torso and everything. And then yeah, I actually shaved down the torso piece just to make him slightly shorter because I thought he was a little bit too tall. But and then yeah, I'll show you the pictures. Okay, then after you get that little blue piece I just showed you, you're gonna stick a nail through it because it's gonna hold both this and the bottom pieces from like falling apart. You can actually twist it off still the way I did it, but it's gonna hold it, yeah, in place. So then, yeah, the whole figure's apart, and then the shorts I just showed you, you're gonna dye all of that black. So yeah. And then you're gonna grab every other piece, and then you're gonna paint it this yellow right here. There's probably better yellows out there, but yellow is the biggest paint to work with. Most people know, but yeah. So that's the paint I used, whatever. And then I painted the whole body, except first you need to see the head sculpt, get the head sculpt, and then I'll just show you. So here's the head sculpt. I sculpted the big head on it, and then I sculpted a flat mouthpiece, not to look more different than Main Grim, and then a longer nose because Korg has a longer nose than Grim does. So yeah, I wanted him to look a little different. I didn't want people to look at him and be like, "Oh, that's Ben Grimm." I wanted them to look at him and it's like, that's Korg. Yeah, that's cool. I almost forgot. I mean, you gotta shave down the joints to like make sure they won't scrub against each other and paint rub and stuff. So yeah, shave down the joints a lot with the Dremel, I recommend, and then yeah, paint it yellow. And then after you paint it yellow, the whole body should be done. It should look kind of like this. Okay, and then you're going to take little Korg over here. And then you're going to take your shoulder pad things off. And then the bottom skirt thing or whatever, that's just some leather you can get from Hobby Lobby. And then the metal piece or whatever, like the metal belt, that's just some plastic I painted silver, Vallejo silver. I'll show you a picture in a bit. But yeah, and then I painted that completely black. And then you're probably wondering what the neck thing is. It's just this little cardboard thing right there. And yeah. Okay, then you're gonna take the shoulder pads and then the neck thing and like shape it to the neck. And did I mention you paint the eyes white? And then, oh yeah, I forgot, there's a magnet in the chest, that's why you have that. I forgot to say it, sorry about that. Yeah, there's a magnet that is in there, just like in the World War Hulk custom. But like, and then this is, also like the World War Hulk custom, it's like a bike tube, like rubber from a bike tube, just wrapped it around there and glued it on the back. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. After you paint it black, and then you paint the silver, and that silver, I did a black wash on it, I did a brown wash on the yellow, and then that's pretty much it. And man and chest, and then yeah, neck thing, and then yeah, I covered it with like, dang it, it's not that strong of a magnet, and then I covered some of it with just some black, like almost flat cardboard, I don't know what it's called. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. See if I can actually get this back on. Should be, but he's hard to do in the Hulk. Close enough. Don't fall. Don't fall. Close enough. That's pretty good. But yeah, that's how I made that figure. So, yeah, I think it's time for size comparisons. Okay, here's him next to Thanos, Doc Samson, Colossus, and World War Hulk. A lot of y'all are like, he's probably too big. Compared to my customs, I think he's pretty good. But yeah, like that would look ridiculous. But I don't like World War Hulk being only that tall, so I made a bigger one. But yeah, and depending on the media, Korg is taller than Hulk. So yeah, I'll even show some proof at the end. But yeah. Okay, here's him next to Juggernaut, Hulk, and Daredevil. Him and Juggernaut pretty much would stay on the same height if he didn't have such a long head, and Hulk is smaller than him. But again, depending on the media, I mean, even in the Planet Hulk movie, Hulk was smaller than Korg, a little shorter than him. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, here's the important size comparison. Him and World War Hulk. Some of you might disagree on that, some of you might agree with me, but in the comics they looked roughly the same size. So yeah, and then if Korg's head wasn't so long, they would be like the same height. So I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the size compare, where it kind of shows that Korg is like either the same height or taller. These pictures. Alright, bye.